Okay. No, it's really okay. Oh, happy hour. Let's see. Where are we here? Oh, there it is. Wrong screen. Okay, folks. Good evening. We're gonna kick off this first. You know, it's 7:59, and I don't care. We're gonna kick this off. It's gonna be a fun time. Great to have about 45 people in the chat right now. And I'm going to go ahead and bring on the Zoom window here. So, Frank, you can unmute yourself. And you should be good to go. And then I'm going to change screens over here.
What is going on?
What's up, man? How are you?
Not much.
Good.
Just got this is KG5HJ.
Yeah, I love that. I really do. So, okay, I just clicked on admit all. I recognized all the names in there. So everybody's going to be joining real quick. And then I'm going to switch my own...
Do you want to give me also admin real fast and I can do a little behind the scenes?
Sure, yeah. That's a good idea. Make you the co-host here. And there we go. Yes, very good. Okay, and there's that.
So your Pac-Man shirt is a hollow shirt tonight.
Yeah, I know it. I know. I'm fixed. I don't. It's not green. It's yellow.
Yeah. It's close enough.
Apparently. It's just close enough, I guess. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good stuff. So
am I in this thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, you want to be?
I don't know. I didn't know how it was working. It seemed a little goofy.
We got Smoking Ape. We got Good Game Ham Radio with a floating spiritual head, and Kyle.
Floating spiritual head.
No, all I see is his head.
Adam's muted.
I've become one with my inner spiritual head.
Yeah.
Your inner ham.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess it's time.
Yeah. Okay.
I got a frosted mug tonight. Ooh.
I'm gonna switch scenes here real quick, like that, and I'm going to. Yeah, I see. Oh yeah, the frosted mug. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, but you see the humidity and condensation coming off of it.
Yeah, I see it.
That's pretty awesome.
Show self view, and switch this over here. I think it's that one. Yes, there we go. And then change my virtual background. So I have kind of a dual camera thing going on tonight, but I wanted to get the full screen effect for the. Gosh, where is that? I want to get the full screen effect for the. Boy, they moved that or something. I don't know what they're doing.
You hear this?
Always blaming somebody else.
I know it. Yeah, that's how it is, man. Hey, Ape, it's good to see you, man. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
The haircut yet?
Me? No. Look at this. No, I've just had a lot going on with work and family stuff, but tonight was free, so
good.
Here I am.
Good, excellent. Well, good. Thanks for joining us here.
And what you drinking there, Ape?
Yeah.
Well, son, you know what I'm drinking. Award-winning Miller Lite.
You see, it's supposed to be about the same color as my shirt and my background. I'm just saying.
What's up?
That's spoiled.
Yeah. What's up with your background, Steve?
It's black today.
Yeah, it was black on the last one you did. I guess the last one you did maybe with Steve, other Steve. Mm-hmm. You did a black. You were black on that one too. So
yeah, I like that background.
Yeah, I like it. The black shirt kind of blends.
Yeah,
okay.
you kind of.
I feel ghostly.
Yeah, good Halloween theme. It's yeah, it kind of you lose yourself a little bit in there, but that's all good.
I never lose myself. You might lose me, but
I lose you in there. There we go. So, oh boy. Okay, we got Philip in the chat. Sterling, you're in the chat, dude. But hey, join the Zoom, buddy. Let's see. Michael in the chat. Nick, Don Gidio. So we got quite a few people joining the chat.
Full house.
Yeah. Hey, it's Friday night, man, and we're all shelter in place, stuck at home. So I was hoping this would be a good turnout. What's up, Tom? How are you?
Hey, good. How are you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Nice new call sign there, man.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm still going to call you Tango, probably, though.
Yeah, my name's still Tom, so
Yeah.
it's going to stay that way. But yeah, it was tough to give up that call. I was a little attached to it, but I thought this would be best. So.
Yeah. Well, now you're National 3 weather station.
Yeah. Well, here in my area, there's actually a radio station called 3WS too.
Oh,
So-
good.
Oh.
Sheesh. Oh, good. Izzo's in the chat, dude. You should have the invite too, Dawn.
Yeah, y'all go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Angry guy's been here already, so.
Yeah,
Well, that was me.
Angry Thumbs guy here is Angry Thumbs down guy. I keep forgetting to change that.
Can you imagine that's your life's ambition is to just go from YouTube video to YouTube video, hit the thumbs down button, and then be like, I really showed that guy. I showed him.
Give him an interaction.
Right. He knows who's boss now.
That's right. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, Hosh pointed out that there's a setting in Streamlabs where you can go in there. No, it's in Restream. There's a setting in Restream where you can go in there and name the video. And of course, I always create my video in YouTube. And then when I click go, Restream just kind of follows whatever I did last time. So it's talking about how I'm still talking about Christian and the 50,000 subscribers on the Facebook and the Twitch feed. The YouTube feed is correct. So if you're watching on Twitch or Facebook, ignore the name. I'll go back and change it later. But it's a new feature of the paid version of Restream, which I just purchased, so I haven't gotten used to it yet. It works really
big
well.
Big money over there buying Restream.
50,000. I figured it was time.
When you buy that, how many live people can you have in a chat?
The number of
guests.
Like the number of people doesn't change. Restream takes your feed and pushes it out to multiple platforms.
You know what? I'm thinking of that other stream.
You're thinking of StreamYard.
Yes.
Yeah, you're thinking of StreamYard. StreamYard, I did a test on that I bought a month. I bought a month of StreamYard, and I didn't really like it. This was 3 or 4 months ago, and then they did a bunch of updates. I'm on their mailing list, and they said, oh, we've improved the 720p, and we now have 1080p, and la la la. I'm like, okay, I'll try it again. So I'll go in there, and I'll buy a month of it. Well, it turns out they have like 2 or 3 packages of different tiers of paid versions. The lowest package is the one that I just bought a month of the lowest package, and it's still 720. In order to get 1080p streaming, you have to buy their Pro model, which is like $50 a month.
Right.
And
it's always the case.
Yeah. And so I was like, but they claim they improved the 720p, and I'm like, well, okay. And I still just didn't think it good. That stream that Hayden did today looked fantastic.
Yeah.
And I'm using a 4K camcorder with an HDMI output into my computer. So I contacted them about it, and I'm just like, man, just doesn't look good. And they're like, oh, turn your camera down to 720p.
Because we improved it to 721p.
Right, exactly. So I'm like, well, okay. So I tried that, and it did improve it, but it still looked like crud. I'm like, dude, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to pay you money for this. So anyway, I went with the Restream option instead, and I think Restream is another option that would kind of do the same thing, but you Streamlabs through Restream, and it works just fine.
Gotcha.
So I like it. I like it. StreamYard will get there. I just don't think they're there yet. So my opinion. Sitting on the throne. Wow, look at that.
It's been a minute.
Wow. Hey, it's Uncle Bob.
Uncle Bob. Oh boy, what's up, Bob?
It's good to be the king. I don't need that on.
No, you don't need that on. What's up, man? How are you?
I'm on the Iron Throne.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you
better
are.
than the porcelain throne, I guess, right?
Yeah, at least we. I hope we can't.
I had that humor all day.
Yeah, hope we can't smell you through the Zoom.
Let's see.
I'm gonna go ahead and brag real quick.
Go ahead.
A lot of the guys that are in here are the same one that were in Hosh's stream the other day. This is the first part of what's coming for the Padawans that came today for them.
Oh, nice.
Several little kits and stuff are on the way as well. So
that's awesome. You just need to get somebody to show them how to use it now.
Did you?
We're working on that.
Did you decide on a kit? Because I know there was some. You guys were talking about those pixie kits or something else. Did you make a decision on that?
Adam's more up to. Honestly, that's more his language than mine. We were talking pixies, and then Josh. Oh, what's the name of the? You remember Adam? What's the other one? Yeah, and then there was another one. He said there were 5 of. I'd have to go look. There's a bunch coming, so it's gonna be a blast. Kids are looking forward to it.
It'd actually be cool if you get a couple different ones, right? So that way you can get different experiences.
True. Yeah.
Izzo in his private cigar.
Is that his actual cigar house? Or
oh yeah, that's his actual cigar house.
It is.
Yeah.
In Cuba.
The question is, do I have more antennas or do I have more cigars? Only ask my wife.
Oh wow. Sheesh.
We need to go to his house, Jason.
No kidding. Yeah. We need to end this lockdown crap and
tell me about it, man. Or else I'll come out your all way. I don't care either way. I'll meet you halfway, somewhere.
Yeah.
Meet you at Tom's house.
Locked down again?
Meet you at Tom's house.
Nah. We can smoke. I
have to say that
ahead,
I
Bob.
live in the only county in California that told the governor to pound sand. We're fully open for business.
Really?
Nice.
Oh
Yeah.
man. All right, so Northern California didn't do that?
Not fully.
Not
Our
fully.
Board of
Okay.
Supervisors
Okay.
here in Placer County said, "We're done.
Huh.
You're out. We're not enforcing
Dear God.
anything."
Cal
in Placer County.
Cal exit for your county, buddy. Somebody mute. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you're gonna mute your stream. That's cool though. So hey, okay, so this is very informal. Those of you who are members of the YouTubers bunch who aren't here right now, or those of you in Discord who aren't here right now, I did send an invite to all of you earlier. I think I posted the link in Discord 2 or 3 days ago. I forgot to post it again today, but I just put it in there just now because Dawn didn't see it. And then I sent the link also in an email to the YouTubers Bunch email, and I blind copied a few other people who aren't on that list. So go dig around. If you're a member of one of those groups, check your email and come join us because it's open.
It was like
to
3:30 today. I just when I got it.
Yeah, something like that. So it was
2:30. 2:30.
It was this afternoon. So,
You want to go around the room real fast and see what everyone's drinking?
Yes.
Except for Ape.
Yeah. Well, no, that's okay. It's a nonpartisan beer drinking or happy hour. You don't even have to
beer
I
NASCAR.
agree to this. It's always partisan beer.
Yeah. So, all right, Frank, you're
Talladega.
You're at the
I'm up.
Yeah, you're at the top of my screen, and my screen is the one being piped over to YouTube. So we're gonna go in
All
order
right.
that everybody's watching.
Do we see this? I don't have my video up.
Yeah, I can see it. It's a
4 Bullets Brewery. There's the one that we wanted to go to a while ago when we're doing the beer channel stuff. And
what is that? Cinnamon, cardamom flavored, peanut butter? What is the additive?
Cinnamon.
additive. This is
You're not gonna like
their
Cinnamon.
Black Jack Brown Ale.
brown ale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty good.
The question is,
Smooth
what
with
made it brown?
malt with a hint of cinnamon. God bless it.
Hint of cinnamon.
Cinnamon in there.
There's nothing
cinnamon.
wrong with that.
Cinnamon.
My wife has cinnamon candles she likes to burn. I
Good.
wonder if it
Well,
would pair well
you
with
could-
one of
Pour
And
the wax
then-
in your light, and it'll be okay.
it.
And I have a Padron cigar here. I think this is either the 2000 or 3000 series.
okay. Good.
Because I realized cigars came in series like that.
They do.
Well,
All right.
the
So
good ones do.
I'm next on my screen being piped to YouTube. So I'm going to talk. Guess what? I opened something that was special today. Does that show up? Yeah. This is the 2018 St. Arnold's Pumpkinator.
Yeah.
Which you can. This stuff is highly sought after, and they make it just like around this time of year by people who like
people who like pumpkins.
by
in their beer.
people who like real
10
beer.
people who like pumpkin.
By
Other
people who
in
like beer.
Halloween Town.
I'm not joking with you. These things hit the shelves in sometime in October, November, and they sell out. And they run 1 or 2 batches a year, and that's it, and they're gone. So this is one's from 2018. Got 2 bottles of 2018. Got 2 bottles of 2019. Haven't picked up any or seen any 2020 yet, this is like the king of all pumpkin beers. It's awesome.
Does it go bad after 2 years?
No.
What's a born on date?
It's pumpkin. It started.
There is no born on date on real beer, you dillweed.
My wife ages pumpkin.
Yeah, I thought beer was only good for about 120 days, and that was about it.
Not if you store it correctly. Nope. I'm drinking it right now, and I'm telling you right now, it's good. So
that pumpkin flavor covers up the fester. So when it starts to fester after the 120,
this is gonna be a long stream. It's gonna be a long stream if we have to argue about this crap all night. So, all right, Steve, what coffee flavored something do you have tonight?
It's the last got to get up to get down coffee.
There you go.
Stout, and of course chasing it with coffee because that's what happened on the 8th day.
God made coffee.
I think that's why his background turned black is from all the coffee that he drinks.
Right.
The only way to drink it.
Coffee.
That's right. That's right. So, okay.
I could sing you a song about it, but I'm afraid to run everybody out of your channel, so we'll leave it alone.
That's all right. That's all right. I got to keep this participants window up and make sure I don't miss anybody. Cool, man.
I'm watching it.
Okay. That's right. Thanks, Frank. Adam, what do you got, man?
So I've got Dead Horse Amber from Moab, Utah. I know you thought beer was illegal in Utah, but apparently in Moab they're allowed to make some beer that's halfway decent. So.
Good. Awesome. Ambers are
it's not bad. It's
Go ahead. I think.
It's not bad. It's let's see about. My wonderful internet again.
Yeah.
5% amber and let's see. Yeah, just outside of Arches there in Moab. Good stuff. English style mild ale.
English ales are good.
I've been to Arches twice. Very nice.
English ales are good. I like them. Good deal. Okay. All right, Ape, I'll give you your moment in the spotlight.
Well, I mean, it's a 6 gold medal award-winning champion beer, the official beer of NASCAR, and former official beer of the WWE. It's a true American staple, if you ask me. One of the largest selling beers. The thing about it is its consistency in every can. They all taste the same.
That's the truest thing. That's the truest thing you've said all night.
Right. A lot of people are like, this tiramisu stout is it's this was a little sweeter than the last batch. I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. No. You're the most accurate thing you've said tonight is it's consistent and it always tastes the same.
Well, that's what it takes to be a champion.
Yeah.
It's like going to Denny's. You're always going to get the same meal.
Exactly.
Grand slam.
That's right.
Oh boy. All right, Kyle, you're up.
So I'm still trying to down the 224 packs of Yingling that I got from when I went to what's that state park, that national park over there in Tennessee. Smoky Mountain. Thank you.
Little bitty park.
Yeah. So what's the dog in your upper?
I was about to ask that.
Upper picture there, Kyle.
Yep, that's my new pooch that I got about a month ago.
Okay.
I've been without a dog for about 3 years now.
Okay.
So I decided that this has been in the works for a while, almost a year. So what was that?
It doesn't work.
I was laughing at Bob's whatever the hell hat that.
Wow. So anyway, she's a Jack Russell.
Cool.
Jack Russells are. We've had Jack Russells in my family for a while, and so time to get a new one. And went down to Arkansas, picked her up about a month ago, and her name, Adam, is Pixie.
Pixie.
But it's not after the Pixie transceiver. It is after Pixel.
The crown.
It's after Pixel, after a computer term. So, but whenever I my sister said, "Is that a computer term or a ham radio term?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, it is a ham radio term."
It's
so
kind
it's
of
interchangeable
now. Good deal.
Nice.
Cool, man. Glad you're able to be here on a Friday night, Kyle.
Yep. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, you bet. Oh, Kyle, while you have the floor, go ahead and tell us about next weekend.
So next Friday on my channel is our monthly ham radio trivia. We play 4 rounds of trivia, And if you want to sponsor a round, look me up on QRZ. We usually have 10 questions per round. You write the questions, you write the answers, get a little plug for your Twitter, your YouTube, whatever you want to plug. But yeah, just get a hold of me and we play trivia. It is on Kahoot. So if you have ever played a Kahoot trivia, you can play it on your phone, you can play it on your computer. I give you the website to go to. Actually, it's kahoot.it. You type in a number and you're in, and everyone plays at home. So we put the stream on ultra quick lag, so everyone gets the question pretty much at the same time, and we just play ham radio trivia. So it's a good time. So that starts on my channel next Friday. So it's October 16th at 8 p.m. Central.
Same time as this one, just exactly 1 week from right now.
Yep. So, I think Don Izzo's sponsoring around next week. And then I think we've got, if anybody else wants to sponsor around, go ahead and send me an email. But I've got some interesting topics for next week that will
that'll be fun.
Will probably stump some people, but also be, man, I know that. And then you get the answer and, oh, yeah, I knew that. So things that are on the tip of your tongue that you can't remember.
Right.
Well, Kyle, you got the build night coming up too, so why don't you talk about that?
Yeah. So
is that planned?
Actually, well, I got I think 3 things going on my channel next week.
Okay. All
next
right.
Tuesday. Ape, what time is it that we're doing that?
I think it's 8 o'clock as well, right?
Yeah, we'll have to check. Subscribe to my channel. Type in AA0Z on YouTube. We are building, a bunch of us, Ape, Tom, Steve.
It is the build's on Tuesday at 8.
Yeah. So a bunch of us are building the
Morcerino
on Tuesday at 8 p.m. on my channel. So if you have a Morcerino and want to watch us build it and test it out, you're more than welcome. But yeah, that's what we're going to do on Tuesday. And then Friday is, well, I've got a Monday night ham radio video coming out. So we'll talk about that probably, plug that. And then Tuesday is the build video, and Friday is the trivia.
Okay. Did you send out a link for the Morcerino build?
No, not yet.
Okay, I'll get, because I hadn't got that. And I've got that kit. That kit's sitting on my kitchen table inside right now. So
yeah, so Jason, Ape, Tom, Steve,
Adam.
Adam was going to get one, but decided to get to 2.0 version. ATA didn't get one, I don't think. Tank didn't get one. Don, you didn't get one, and Bob, you didn't get one. So I think
I've got one in a box packed away.
Next time y'all do a build like that, let me know, and I'll join y'all.
We did. You just didn't listen.
You did?
Will Bob or Jason get it out of the box first?
It was mine's been out of the box. So it's ahead of the production line on the DX Commander. So Frank, it was talked about in the chat. So it was. I mean,
if it was during the workday, I am actually working, and when I really get involved, I ignore everything.
Well, you got to stop that. You got to stop that stuff.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Okay,
so anyway,
cool.
That's what's going on.
Thanks, Kyle. Appreciate. Yeah, and we can talk about Monday night, Thursday night ham radio upcoming. So let me get through welcoming everyone else. Tom, good evening.
Hey, good evening, guys. I'm not a beer drinker.
That's okay.
My wife is. She's a big craft beer drinker. She's got her own beer fridge downstairs.
Awesome.
I have my own bourbon.
I like this lady. All right,
Buffalo Trace.
You accepted into the family.
Yeah,
Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo Trace is good.
She was drinking some zombie juice today.
I think.
Well, I like Buffalo Trace. It's pretty good stuff.
Yeah. I've had. I usually buy a brand new bottle of a different kind of whiskey on open weekend of deer season, which is coming up next month. And I think 2 years ago I bought Buffalo Trace. It's good. It's good stuff.
Yeah, I have a full bar, and I picked something I haven't had for a while, so I have a lot of bourbons down there.
Oh,
20 or 30 of them. So
you and Frank will get along well then.
I used to buy a ton of bourbon, but I was buying more than I was drinking, and I had to have a surgery. It was about 3 years ago. And I stopped buying it because I was like, I was afraid I was going to drop dead on that cutting board table in there. And I was like, my wife's next husband's going to inherit a pretty nice bourbon collection here. So I stopped and cigars. I was like, man, this guy's going to be set. He's going to have a ready-made kit when he moves in.
Oh gosh. Okay. Oh man.
Irish single malt.
Oh yeah, single malt's
there, Adam.
Scotch whiskey. Cool. All right, Izzo.
That was from the Costco trip the other day. They had a hell of a selection there at the local Costco. It's pretty awesome.
I keep hearing that. There's a Costco up here near me, but I don't have a membership to it. My dad does. I keep meaning to borrow his card and go up there. But
check the laws in your area. I know at least in California, the liquor laws prohibit them from requiring a membership to buy alcohol there. So I don't know if that applies in other states, but that applies in California.
I don't know.
Probably not.
Just drive over to California.
Texas used to make you actually join a club to have a beer at a restaurant. Do they still do that? Unicard thing or whatever that was called?
Yes,
no.
Some counties.
No.
Some counties.
Not around here, they don't.
I remember when I first moved there, they're like, "Are you part of the club?" I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, it was free. You just had to sign your name to something. But yeah. Texas. We could talk about California laws all day, but Texas has some really weird alcohol laws. They're just strange for no reason at all. So
I had to go down to Arkansas for work one time, and I am a member of the Longhorn Steakhouse Drinking Club.
It's pretty cool.
Good.
That's something to put on the resume. Man.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
Well, you guys don't have the liquor board, do you? We have to buy all of our stuff at a state store.
No. That's how they do it in Canada.
Yeah, so they do it in PA too.
Oh gosh, no, we don't have that. So, all right, let's go to Izzo. Good evening, Don. Thanks for being here tonight, buddy. What do you got?
Actually, nothing hard tonight. I've been running fire calls all day. I'm sure Good Game knows about that. It's been a crazy day here in my town. It's my day off from my regular job, but I've been just running fire calls like you would all believe. And I should be having a shot right now, but I got a lot of stuff going on tomorrow with Hunter watching the wire and that fallout, my POTA. So, but I am drinking. For all you guys who don't know, we have a local soda brewery here in Connecticut. It's local to us. It's called Fox and Park. And I got this stuff called regular white birch beer, and I'm just sucking it down. Was chasing some late shift POTA before on 40 meters, and of course I got my diesel. This is my diesel cigar. So
cool.
I'm just chilling out and just relaxing. It's been a crazy day, crazy day, but
good
it's
deal.
Fun to be here.
Thanks, man.
Good to have you here.
Yeah, good to have you for sure. Yeah, thanks for joining us
good
tonight.
to see you. Let's hear a little bit about that diesel. So that's a Nicaraguan cigar.
This is a Nicaraguan cigar. It's a
binder, filler, and wrapper.
Is that binder, filler, and wrapper. Yep. And unfortunately, I like to buy local. I'm one of those guys. If I can buy local, I want to support the local guys. Unfortunately, they made a deal with Cigar International. So right now, they have a locked-in contract. You can only get them through, to my knowledge, according to all the distributors, you can only get it through Cigar International. So that's what I'm doing. And there's a lot of other stuff I like. There's CAOs, Flathead 500s. I really like Gurkhas. I love Gurkhas. The V Series. What the heck's the name of it? Jason, you were talking about the
Oliva.
Yeah. It's Oliva. It's Oliva because I was going around calling them Olivias too for a long time, and the distributors, politely said, "No, don't call them that."
Yeah.
That's a real good stick. That's a real good stick, and I'm not sure about you guys, but I've never had a true Cuban Cohiba. I was given 2 of them, but they were fakes. I was able to go on to the websites. You could see on the wrappers which ones are the imposters, and they were not the imposters were horrible. But I've never had a true Cuban cigar. And I don't know if I'm missing something, but a lot of people have said, listen, ever since the guys all moved to Nicaragua and the Dominican Republic and other areas, Venezuela is pumping out some stuff too now. It's just incredible. So it's just like anything else. Between your beer and your women and your booze, just find out what you like and just stick to it. Is that dangerous?
That's one way to look at it. Yeah. Cool, man.
all three can be dangerous.
Yeah, that's right. Cool, man. Yeah. Oliva is the proper Spanish way to say it. Oliva.
Correct.
So
Oliva V series.
So
and
yeah,
I'm not sure what you guys are paying for them, but I've seen them. They're about $12 a stick. So to me, when I buy them, that's for those nice special occasions. That's a special occasion stick.
Yeah, they got a lot of different what they call Vitolas or different models. So they kind of range.
Vitola, Vitola,
right?
Vitola,
it's also like the Gurkhas. The Gurkha cigars they've got a whole. They go a lot of spectrums on binders and fillers.
The Gurkhas, I'm not a fan of those things. But,
I like the Gurkhas.
But if you want an Oliva,
the
Master Blend 3, if you can get your hands on one of those,
Master Blaster 3 is good.
Yeah, what's it called? Master Blend 3.
The Master Blend 3 is probably my favorite. And then the V's, or I think that's actually a Series 5, but I could be mistaken about that. Is pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
Those diesels, do they have their own farms at rolling houses, or do they source that tobacco?
I have no idea. You know something? I've tried looking into it. Their web, they don't have a good website at all that gives anything. You know, for instance, if you go to like My Father's and these other companies, you'll see a whole history. You know, the AJ Fernandez group. It reminds me of here in Connecticut. We've got some intense, fantastic pizza guys. And these pizza places, and all of a sudden a brother or a cousin moves out, and he's part of the family, but he starts his own pizza place. And it seems like a lot of these cigar guys have done exactly the same. And some guys have promoted themselves extremely well on the web, and other guys they're quiet, and they just do their business. And if you find them, you find them. If you don't, it's very weird, very weird. So but Gurkha is incredible, man. That's a good smoke.
Yeah, Gurkha. Yeah, I really like the Gurkhas. I've had several. I've had several that I like. Their Spec Ops, the Gurkha Spec Ops is really terrific. I really like that one. So we'll come back to cigars in a minute. Let me move on here. Bob, you're next on the screen. I'm sure you're drinking Crown. But
no, actually, tonight it's a lovely Kirkland vodka and cranberry.
That sounds like an ape drink.
Yeah.
So,
you got a urinary tract infection?
So you want to drink that?
It's good for me.
UTI.
It's good for you.
That Kirkland vodka is actually produced by Belvedere, just for all the Smirnoff drinkers in the chat.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's very good. I'm having a good time. My granddaughter was in here a little while ago, trying to make me a crown because I am on the Iron Throne. And and she said, "Papa, what are they talking about?" I said, "Ham radio." And she said, "That's boring. You should be talking about puppies."
That's boring.
We're talking about puppies.
She needs to watch my video Monday.
That's right. Yeah, she needs to subscribe to Steve's channel. So, okay. Christian's in the house. 100 watts and wire. Good evening. I saw Josh up there a minute ago too. He said he might stop by. His kid had a Cub Scout event tonight. So he might stop by in a little bit as well. We'll see how long this goes.
It's still early for those California folks.
Yeah. It's only like 6:30 out there. So, okay, let's move on to Steve KM9G. Good evening. How are you, sir? Tell us what you're drinking tonight.
I am doing pretty well. I'm in the middle of uploading, updating, and previewing a video that's coming out tomorrow morning. So I just wanted to drop in and say hi and say congratulations on 50,000 and 50,000 more by the end of the year.
Hey, that sounds good to me.
Yeah. So,
cool, man.
That's it for me. I just wanted to drop in and say congratulations and drop out.
Oh, you leaving? Okay. All right.
That's cool. Do you have a link we can throw in the chat real fast for everyone?
Tio's a dropout.
That's probably true. What are you uploading, Steve? Anything you want to talk about for tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm doing a unboxing. Don in the chat is sending over some Commodore 64 stuff, and I did an unboxing on that and ran through the inventory and prepping for getting all the repairs and everything done. And that is the packet radio setup.
Cool.
And Good Games Cantronics is going to be the other side of that. So
okay.
Yeah, I don't see a link in your channel yet. So
no, I haven't finished previewing it yet.
I was trying to be a good Frank and get that link out there for everyone.
Be a good Frank. Always be a good Frank.
Is it possible to be a good Frank?
So, all right, Steve. Thanks for dropping in, buddy. Appreciate you being here.
We'll see you later.
Okay, we're gonna
see you, man.
Do this again. All right, now everybody has to watch their language because Kat's here. There's a fly around here. So,
who's the little girl at the bottom of the screen?
Yeah, see, I didn't want to bring that up. I was hoping that either she wouldn't join or you wouldn't join or both of you wouldn't join at the same time anyway. So, I'm kidding.
Really?
Yeah, you don't want to know Bob. I'm just going to tell you right now.
This is the Bob for the Bob swear jar.
Right.
You do realize I was raised completely by a man.
Yeah,
so
that's
Matt
right.
raised me, so it does not.
This is Bob.
Yeah.
You know I work around a bunch of guys all day too, right?
You don't work
you
there,
can
Bob?
hold.
I was just saying, not like Bob, you don't.
Your mother
Sitting on a throne for a
warned about him.
I do have to say, I do love that accent.
No, you like my southern accent.
Alabama.
Alabama.
So, all right, Kat, thanks for joining tonight. Tell us about your channel, what you're doing in ham radio, and this is a happy hour, so if you're drinking something fancy, let us know.
I am drinking something fancy.
Is that water?
No.
Oh, okay. What is that?
Oh, well, I put it in a blender bottle.
Best way to hide it.
Because it was just the easiest thing for me to do, walking out the door after getting the kids their food, and I said, "Here's your food," and I just got them from their dads, and had to go make a run to Sam's Club real quick too. And so I've got blue carousel. I've got this shot glass I stole from my ex-husband. It's got a hillbilly on it. So it's got a full shot glass of blue carousel, Bacardi, Captain Morgan, Blue Chair Bay rum by Kenny Chesney, and it's got pineapple orange because that's all the gas station had, and sweet and sour mix with some grenadine on top.
We call that in the North jungle juice.
Yeah.
We call that a blackout.
Well, down here in the South at the beach, it is called a shark attack.
Shark attack. I haven't heard that one before. I have heard it.
I hear that's called Tuesday.
Tuesday.
The Hangout had it, and they put like a little shark in there, and it's got the grenadine in it. So when you pour the grenadine, it looks like blood in the water.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Trash can. Somebody said in the chat. That's what I was about to say. Trash can punch. That's what I grew up.
Trash can punch. Yeah.
That's what I've always heard that called.
I didn't party. I had my kids early, so I didn't party.
Pickle juice. Till somebody throws some pickle juice in it.
Yeah. Hawaiian punch.
Oh wow. Somebody said that I need to come up with a new shirt that says "Be a good Frank." I think that's
Pumpkin Spice just added it. Be a good Frank and have a hot dog.
No, it's got to have some ribs on it.
I got I've got another meeting coming up here, and I got grandkids running around.
Okay.
So, Jason, congratulations on 50,000.
Thank you.
Thanks for being on my show yesterday.
Yeah, that was fun.
And we had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And,
for sure.
Let's do it again.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do it
Look forward
again.
to seeing you guys on YouTubers Bunch coming up whenever. Let me know. I'm out of here.
All right, Bob. Thanks for being here, bud.
Bob.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for joining in.
Hi, Bob. 73.
Philip in the chat says that that's called Mama's Juice. What Kat's drinking?
Who said that?
Philip from the chat. W0RHE.
Oh, you're
I can
on
read
YouTube
this.
watching this, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well.
Oh my goodness.
I got
now my alcohol's being advertised on Face.
So what do you think Bob's next meeting's with?
Bob? That Bob?
Yeah.
That just
he's running to another meeting.
Oh.
I don't know.
House? For what, a house maybe?
Probably his grandkids. So I don't know. I have no idea. But with him, you never can tell. So.
Right. So I wonder what the speculation was.
Right. Yeah. I prefer not to speculate on a live stream. Let me put it that way. I'll just put that out there.
Especially since it may be true.
All right, so okay, that's an even number of 3x3 on the screen. I like that. That looks good on the screen. So until someone else joins, What's everybody doing in ham radio? This is a ham radio YouTube channel after all, but we like to, ham radio operators are people also, in case you didn't know. So, what's everybody working on ham radio wise?
You want me to start it off real fast?
Free for all. You can, whoever wants to go.
Go ahead.
I'll take it. I just launched the Tank Radio. Let me put my cigar down so I can get some links out there. Tank Radio, with the first video of the show you the workshop. That was really fun. And tomorrow I'm recording a soup to nuts Pi Star hotspot. I haven't downloaded. I haven't prepped anything. So I am going to record a beginning to end from downloading the software, where to get the software, how to install the software, and setting the Pi up. And we are going to figure it out and troubleshoot it together. So I'm going to be posting the long cut on my channel and then a super cut coming up in ham radio Monday night the 19th. I'm shooting for it. Super cut.
Awesome, Frank.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, absolutely.
Now, Frank, you signed up for Antenna Night September 2nd.
That's right.
Yes, I did.
And if I recall correctly,
November
you don't have
2nd.
an antenna yet.
November 2nd.
I am going to... Great point. Touche.
Another note, I have my antenna already.
Nice.
Okay, here we go.
I'm going to show you all how I operate with an HT from my backyard, how I am going to set up my station in the office. I'm going to throw it up temporary, and how I operate from the deck a couple of times, and a couple other cool stuff. And maybe by then I'm going to give the guy a call about getting my car going. So that will be another antenna I use. Not just antennas around the shop, antennas I use. So that's my take on it.
Awesome, man.
Cool.
Looking forward to it.
Cool. Good deal. Hey, Frank, I'm going to let you have it for a second. I'm going to walk inside and grab something. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Sounds good.
Okay.
We're timing you.
All right. That's fine. You can time me.
So who's next? Who wants to say what they've been up to?
I'll toss in something.
Go ahead, Adam.
Cool. So I just posted a video. I'll post a link in the chat. It's a quick tips video. It's a little longer than 30 seconds this time, but it's all about how I record QTHO audio in my videos. So I get a bunch of questions about that, and I know people are interested. So that's how I do it. Pretty simple inline audio recorder that has a monitor function, so I can hear through the headphones, and that captures all the received audio. And then for just the transmit audio, I use the same audio recording system that I'm using for my videos, so it picks me up when I'm talking if I'm running sideband. The other thing I'd say I started on today, started filming and tinkering with a Mountain Topper MTR3B to kind of go through all the mods that I've done on it and to start off on another mod. My goal on this newer mod, and I think it's possible, is to take it from a 20, 30, 40 meter unit and turn it into a 20, 40, 17 meter unit. So I'm going to swap out the components in the 30 meter part of the circuit and hopefully get it running on 17 meters. So
nice.
So that's what's coming. It should be fun.
Nice. Sounds good.
Cool. Hey, check it out since Adam just talked.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Fancy schmancy.
Fancy schmancy. Yeah.
Clean. That's a clean logo you got there, Adam.
It is a clean logo. Like it's a really clean logo. The other one I got, where is it? There's the front of it.
Oh, yeah.
That tower, you can't see it in the green screen, but that tower is like pink.
Yeah, it looked better with it coming out.
Which is very nice. Yeah. I've got a couple of these made up for Frank. I'm gonna make him wear those on the show. So
it'll make him look good.
Yeah, I think it will. I think it'll go with him. Especially
it'll definitely go with him.
The Sasquatch thing he's got going on will do good.
What Sasquatch? I just came out of the forest. Come on now.
So yeah, those will be on the website soon. I'm actually working on. I'm gonna change the software I'm using on the back end of the website so that I can add more things. And the new software I'm moving to has a better API, so I can take out certain posts and share them on Facebook easier and share them on my other website easier and that kind of thing. Anyway, so be watching for a lot of updates to come to shop.hamradio2.com. Okay, I didn't mean to interrupt you guys. Go, whoever was going next, go ahead.
Yeah, well, 100 Watts in the Wire Fallout is going on this weekend.
Yes.
I'm a bonus station. I worked a little bit last night and plan on hitting it pretty hard tomorrow and Sunday, so we'll see how that goes.
It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday?
Yes.
Yeah, UTC.
It actually started Thursday night, last night. Yeah.
So it actually ends Saturday night.
Is it Saturday? Okay.
Yeah, because it's UTC days.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
I could.
Friday,
okay.
which started Thursday.
Yeah.
So it'll end
right.
night.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I was going to try to participate in that, and I still might. I didn't get a chance to today, but I got on FT8 and did some FT8 today, just kind of at random while Hayden was doing his stream. And I didn't see anyone who had put a special message in there about Fallout or FO or what. I don't know how they were.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of, look at that. I sent Christian the link, and there he is right there. So he can tell us about he can tell us about Fallout. We were talking about Fallout, and you joined, man. What's going on?
I felt pain. Somebody needed something.
There you go. Cool, man. Welcome, Christian. Thanks for joining us, man. The floor is yours for a moment.
No. I was watching here. I'm like, they must be going to rap. You can't possibly get in there now.
Oh, and no, we're good. No, we're just getting started.
Everybody, there's a lot of folks I haven't met yet, but the ape got me through the Zygu thing, man. I owe you one on the rolling the pins on the on that weak little cable. It just wasn't strong enough for me, and I said somebody had to do something, and it was you. So
yeah, well, we'll be even if you could get my mic sounding as good as yours.
Yeah.
I mean, you get on here and make us all look like a bunch of amateurs.
Yeah.
It makes me money. I got to keep it.
That's right. Cool, man. So tell us about, we were just talking about Fallout. Tom was talking about how he's a bonus station. And Mike KMRD is also a bonus station. I saw that he sent out a tweet yesterday, I think it was.
Yeah, Don and Tom, you guys are all welcome to be. I think the more people we get on the air, people like to chase things, People chase, and the more that's out there, I think it's good. So it's easy. I just put you on a list, and you know, a lot of people like to work the parks. I'm a Moscow Mule tonight. I don't know what's going on, and I got a Halen record. I don't know, man. I'm feeling like let's be drunk.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite Van Halen song?
Song. That's a hard one.
It is.
And I've been playing their music on the radio for a long time, and you get stuck in playing the same corporate music sometimes.
David Lee Roth or Sammy Hagar or both?
Well, excellent question. I was just going to ask that. What's his preference?
Sammy Hagar is an embarrassment to that group.
Oh, I disagree with that.
They're two completely different bands, in my opinion.
Yeah, they kind of are.
Yes.
They kind of are.
I'm more of a David Lee Roth guy for sure. You know, he was with them in the 70s, in the beginning when they were nothing. And you know, but Sammy wrote some of their biggest songs. You know, and Sammy's okay. He's actually from Missouri, I think. He was in Montrose, was the band he was in before he made it real big.
Correct. Yeah.
But I don't know, man. That's a hard one. In 1984 puts me right into a time slot. You know what I mean? Like my body. My mind goes right to a place. I know.
When that came out, David Lee Roth was so huge that everybody wanted to be David Lee Roth, included David Lee Roth. You know what I mean? Like he was the most charismatic front man ever. Like people would just go nuts.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Insane. Huge fan.
Yeah,
he was so over the top, and Eddie was really reserved and shy. You know, the way Eddie played was not his personality. You know, it's interesting.
Definitely. It was a nice balance, though, between both of them complimented each other. And Eddie at first didn't want to even. Eddie was doing drums, and then him and his brother ended up switching, and it was just amazing. I saw them twice, and the second time I saw them, I had backstage passes, and it was it's a party. I mean, it was 2 days of just incredible. But just to listen to them, warming up and everything, and watching Eddie warm up, man. Let me tell you something. Everybody was just like in awe. You could just, incredible, absolutely incredible.
Is that the one?
Speaking of in awe, like I heard Eddie Van Halen say that he saw Don Izzo twice.
Don, is that the one where you were talking? You were talking the other day about how you were gone for 2 days and your folks were calling the hospitals and seeing where you were.
my mother was. If you guys ever get a chance to watch, there's a movie called Almost Famous.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
My mother was almost like that. I think they actually saw my mother and did a script on her. They incorporated in the movie.
That's good.
Where again, and this is the day before cell phones, landline phone. And my mom, I got home and I got so in trouble. I'm like, what? I didn't care. Whatever. I've already graduated high school. I was out of high school.
You were out of high school. Okay. I never.
I graduated in '82. It's 1982.
Grown ass man.
Exactly. I'm a man of the world and I just remember I came home to cut her grass and I went back to my apartment and she called me back in my apartment. Did you get home okay? I just saw you again. Now's not the time to talk about it, but yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
But we'll save those stories for offline.
Yeah, totally. Let's say hi to Chuck. Chuck just joined us as well. KK6USY. Good evening. Thanks for joining, man. What's going on?
Hey, Chuck.
Hi everyone. Yeah, hey, congratulations, Jason, on the 50,000.
Thanks.
That's pretty cool. Well, today I just I went on Sky at a couple places. We were supposed to do the 6 POTUS this weekend and up in Washington, and it's supposed to rain like every day up there for starting yesterday, I think, and 13-hour minimum drive for me. And I'm like, I don't want to go up and sit in my truck 13 hours and sit in my truck and do a POTUS. So I scouted some areas around here. I went to one and it was just full of homeless people, and I'm like, I'm not going to do that either.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go out and just do Benicia State Park, which is just over the.
That's a homo.
Whoa!
Not that kind of stream, Kyle.
It's 2020.
Somebody had to fill in the gap since Bog left, Kyle, but it's not. It doesn't have to be you.
Sorry, I'm on number 6 here. Sorry.
Change the label of the swear jar.
Do you want to try again?
Kyle, what are you trying to say, dude?
Take 2.
No, go ahead.
No, I want to know what you were trying to say. I want you to
remember.
Hobo.
Hobo.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't fit in. Actually, Benicia was the first state capital of California before Sacramento. So they have 2 in town, but there's really no place to set up at the capital. So, and the park's actually pretty nice. It's right off the Carquinez Straits, which leads into San Pablo Bay. So.
Chuck, tell me
out there tomorrow. I'll be on the radio, 20 and 40 mainly.
Tell me again what part of California you're in, just like the area, the city or whatever.
I'm just north of San Francisco.
Okay.
North and east across the bay.
So are you close to Napa Valley?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Napa's like 20 miles from me or 15 miles.
Okay. So
nice part of California.
Yeah. My wife and I've told this story to some people, but some people haven't heard it. So you'll just have to forgive me if you've heard this story before. My wife and I flew. She's run a half marathon. She likes to do marathons. I don't do that sort of thing, but she does. And she's run a half marathon in Napa Valley, and they do like this tour of the wineries around there through their course that they run the half. It's really pretty country, really beautiful country up there. So 3 or 4 years ago, she did another one. It was her second or third time to do she just did the half marathon that time. So we go up there and we stay the night before. She gets up early the next morning. She goes, runs her half marathon. She comes back to the hotel and she's like, okay, I'm going to rest and get something to eat. Okay, fine. So we go rent a car that night. And the next morning we headed out and we left Napa, California, and we drove all the way up the Pacific Coast Highway from that area. Ended up in Seattle. Took about 3 or 4 days to do it. And stopped in Northern California for 1 or 2 nights. I think one night in outside of, I think it was Ferndale. I think that's right. In California.
There's Ferndale, yeah.
Yeah, Ferndale in Northern California. And then the other night we stopped in Yachats, Oregon. And then the next day we were into to Washington area, and we stayed outside of Seattle. There was a craft beer festival outside of Seattle when we got there. That was fun.
Perfect.
So
sounds great.
So shut up, Abe. So so the cool this is
cinnamon beer.
Beautiful country out there. Great. I'd never been to Northern California before. I've been to San Francisco a few times. Been to LA a couple times, something like that. Never been to San Diego, Adam. I hope to get down there one day. But here's the story I'm going to tell. We were driving up through. It took us about 2 days to get out of California because we were taking our time right now, right? And so,
well, if you went to the coast, it's windy too.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So we were going through, and all this beautiful. Went by the redwood. We were going to stop at the Redwood Forest, Muir Woods, or whatever it's called up there. We didn't. We didn't stop there. I don't remember why right now. But then, we would come to a small town every now and then, and I'd be driving through the small town, and I'm like, "There's a gun store over there." I'm like, okay, that's a little bit weird. And then we come to the next town. I was like, there's another gun store. I was like, okay, the third town we got to, I told my wife, I was like, okay, the next gun store I see, I'm stopping. I'm going to walk in the door of the gun store. I'm going to go up to the counter. I'm going to ask you guys, say, dude, do you guys know you're in California? I mean,
yeah, you guys all
you know where you are.
In California, but
well, it's Northern California. It's almost
my house.
Yeah, it's almost like a second state up there. Seriously, I tell that story in jest, but I didn't know that. I'd never been to Northern California before. Like I said, beautiful country, and I'm just like, that was weird. I thought that was very strange. Next time we go,
Southern California may have more gun shops, actually.
Really? Okay. Well, that's another reason to go see Adam.
I know that.
That's another reason to go see Adam in San Diego.
Yep.
Oh man,
I just guns in California, guys. So
yeah.
Right, Adam.
Oh yes,
San Diego's a beautiful area too. So my daughter went to school there. San Diego State. So.
That's like the only place I've never been. Next time I go to California, I want to buy a gun there, and you have to have it shipped home to an FFL anyway and do a waiting period. I don't care. My dad's an FFL.
Your choices are lower in California.
Yeah, I understand that. I just want to do it.
If you want to go to the beach, you go to Adam's house, Adam's area.
Yeah.
Their beaches are way nicer than ours.
Well, I want to go to where Adam does all of his soda expeditions. That's where I want to go. That's beautiful country up there.
I agree with that, Jason.
The one thing
it's on fire, he said. As long as it's not on fire, yes.
California beaches, though. The California beaches, the water, the warmest it gets is like low 70s. So be prepared for some chilly water.
The first time I ever went to San Francisco, I understood what that song meant. That said the coldest winter I ever spent was a summer in San Francisco. It's freaking cold. Yeah, and that water coming off of the Pacific.
Lately,
oh my God. It was July when I was there, and I'm like, let's go. Let's fly south for the winter, guys. I don't like it in here.
Because you're from hot weather.
Yes, I am. That's true. Very true.
It gets 100 in San Francisco every once in a while. Not very often.
It wasn't that week I was there.
The ocean breeze.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Adams, like, if you test Adams beaches to our beaches, it's probably 40 degrees difference.
Wow.
Ours are colder. You get in it and your feet just like are numb.
Wow.
So it's not much fun. So the beer tonight is Fieldworks.
Okay.
And it's called Hammock Beer.
Hammock.
You guys can.
Okay.
Yeah. They're actually a pretty big. I had them last time on your show too. A different one, but
okay.
This one's I don't know. It's kind of a golden color.
Kat, everybody in the chat's telling you to wake up. You look bored.
It's because she's halfway through that, whatever that.
She's halfway through the trash can punch. She's like, hey.
Mama's punch.
Yeah, shark
Did I hear it has rum in it? It has rum.
It has everything.
It has everything in it.
Rum sneaks up on you.
Yeah, it does.
Up here, it's called a Long Island iced tea.
Yeah,
oh, yeah
we have those here, but she named about 3 times as many ingredients as what we call a Long Island iced tea. So
they said, "Hold my beer." We'll add some more.
Look, we have a Monaco up here, and they have buffet seating. So when I go to a late night movie, depending on the bartender, if it's this one particular chick, she'll pour it up. I don't care what it is, she will pour it up. So I only have about one of hers. But if it's somebody else, I make sure I grab 2 before they cut it off at 11.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm looking forward. looking forward to coming to Huntsville as soon as the current situation allows. I want to come up there.
You want to come hang out with me, and I'll take you some places.
Yeah. I mean, I want to go. I want to go meet the guys at Gigaparts have been bugging me to come up there for a long time also. But yeah, I mean now doubly now you're there, and I know a couple other people out there. So
you haven't been to Huntsville Hamfest, Jason?
No, that's one I've never been to. Have not.
I've never been to it too. I've been to it either. So
it's nice.
Hayden. Oh yeah. Hey, Hayden. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, Frank's falling down on the job. Yeah, the waiting room.
All right, I just saw it.
I just did too. That's all right. We're good.
I think it just now happened.
That's okay. That's all right. He's in there. You're in there. There he comes. Okay, cool.
Hey guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I haven't been home for the last 2 weekends, and my wife was gone for the last 2 days, so I'm gonna spend a little time with her. Congratulations again, Jason.
Thanks, man.
And goodbye to everybody. And look for me tomorrow on the POTA. Is Don? Are you gonna do POTA tomorrow?
Absolutely. When Jason comes around, I'll fill you in, but I'll look for you on the spawning page.
I'll throw it out. Chuck, we're going to go activate over the weekend, too, so we'll try to get a partner.
Oh, great.
Good.
Yeah, I think it's Arizona's something or other this weekend, too. So there should be a lot of people.
Good. So,
guys.
Take care,
good evening.
See you, Chuck. Thanks for being here, Chuck. Yeah, so everybody who's watching on YouTube, go to parksontheair.com and find the spotter page. And look for these guys on the Spotter Network if you're interested in working some HF from the house or even from the mobile. Really good stations can be on the air this weekend. Hayden, what's going on, buddy? What time is it over there in Aussie land where you are?
1 p.m.
1 p.m. See, I guess it's you know what? It's beer drinking time.
It's late enough. Go ahead.
It's late enough. It's Saturday for him. He's probably been
it's Saturday.
Hayden, where exactly are you over there?
Tasmania.
He is the actual Tasmanian devil, man.
Tasmanian devil.
Yeah, that should be your YouTube channel name. I'm just telling you right now. Tasmanian Devil Ham Radio.
Oh, time for a rebrand.
Mm-hmm.
Time for a rebrand.
That's right, buddy. What's going on? How are you?
You sound like you're going to be traveling around a bit, Jason. You're going to all these places. You're going to be going San Diego, LA, Alabama.
I've got wanderlust because I've been stuck at home since March. So yeah, I want to go everywhere eventually. But yeah, I'm realistic. I mean, they canceled Hamcation next year, man. Come on. I mean, the Orlando's not going to even happen. It's probably going to be
fire up that camper and just go somewhere.
All over a fake virus.
Fake virus.
We're
not doing that.
We're not going to talk about
We're going to shut that one down.
Although my wife did get 14 days off because of the fake virus. Because
right.
Boss tested positive, so I get to get up at 5 o'clock for work. She gets to stay in bed.
Everybody watching, that was the Smokin' Ape who said that. You can go visit his channel and click unsubscribe from him. Don't unsubscribe from me for that.
I'm just joking.
I know. No, we're just kidding. We're just playing around, guys. No worries. We're just having fun. It's a happy hour Friday night ham radio. This is what ham radio operators look like at Hamfests after the show is over. This is actually a little bit tame for that, quite frankly.
Or during. You find a guy who's a good camper. Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Chris from Buddy Pole, or even Tim, who used to work at BridgeCon, we'd go out there at Hamvention every year and be like, dude, it's like 2:00 in the afternoon. We're gonna start opening some beer.
Well, I worked out a deal with Solo Stove.
Cello Stove. Now, tell me who that is.
That is a bonfire, and you can also use it to camp.
Cool.
I'll show you. Yeah, I reached out.
So are they like?
Are those the nice stainless steel ones?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Low smoke.
Yeah, those are cool.
Those small and compact for soda type stuff?
Well, they do make some of those, but it's not the one that I'm going to get.
Yeah, they make some smaller ones, but yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to get this one. Let me see here. I'm pulling it up.
Okay.
I'm getting this one.
Yeah, we can tell.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that one. Oh, okay.
I can see it.
Hold on.
I can see it.
I can share my screen. Give me a second.
Hold on. Let me give you.
It looks like a pot.
Yeah. I'll have to enable you to share screen. Hold on a second.
Give me a second. I'll share my screen. Give me a minute.
Can't you just light a bunch of sticks in a pot?
Right.
I guess you could, but with the way my yard is, I'm gonna have to have something that is low smoke. So.
Yeah.
I think that's
I
actually.
don't want to attract too many neighbors over going, "Hey, what are you doing?"
That happens every time I light the smoker.
Need one of these.
What's he going on now?
Pencil holder.
A pencil.
Coffee cup with pencils in it.
Light the pencils on fire.
Pencil holder.
Is that one of those fire pits that has like the space in the liner and that has the holes on the bottom? So like it pulls the air down the inside, like, and then through the little holes and then up out the top.
A wood gasifier.
Yeah,
wood gasifier. So that reminds me. So I don't know why I thought about this, but Christian and Kyle, you guys live really close to one another. Have you guys met?
Who is that?
Okay. So obviously you guys have met. Okay, cool.
Before all this happened at Winterfest, I guess it was in January.
Yeah.
And south, but
yeah,
with all your free time now that you're not like the grand poobah of our club. This is why we usually don't talk, because he's like a higher up in the
well, Christian, I got 3 more months left, and then you and I are gonna go out and do a bunch of POTA, like every weekend, starting in January 1st.
We'll load up the arch.
Yeah,
load up the arch. Yes, I want to see that. I want to see you load up the arch.
You guys got to look up.
It would be the big one in
St. Louis arch, man.
Oh,
not McDonald's.
I should put that in.
Frank's like, Big Mac.
Big Mac.
McDonald's on the air.
I was thinking Arches National Park. Come on, we're talking about POTA.
Chicken nuggets on the air.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that that Christian was in your club, Kyle. I mean, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He
is a member of St. Louis and Suburban Radio Club and Aries. We're both in the local Aries Club.
Sweet.
Nice.
Okay. Well, he was on the show last Sunday, and I'm like, I had forgot you were in that area. I'm like, do you know Christian and Kyle, or do you know Kyle and Sterling? And he's like, who? No, huh? No, I don't know those guys. Okay.
So catch. There we go. It was kind of blank.
Yeah, it's funny how Christian and I and Sterling all live in St. Louis, and I met Sterling a long time ago. Met Christian for the first time at Winterfest back in January, but we had exchanged a few emails back and forth. I think we were trying to get some stuff together on. Christian was gonna maybe put a segment on his podcast about clubs and whatnot, but it's just tough in these days and age to get together and Christian's got a family and I've got things going on, and it's just it's tough to get together. But next year I'm going to have a lot more time, and I plan on Christian. I will get together with you, and maybe we'll do Winter Field Day together. Maybe we'll activate some POTAs. Who knows?
Yeah, and I think Biz, you do a lot of stuff with the club for sure. It's a historic club here in the city, so it's great that you actually spent the time doing it. It's not the easiest gig. People don't talk about the work that you have to do as being a president of a historic club like that.
Yeah, it is.
The members and personalities, and I can't believe that's an easy gig. And I like the heat miser thing that Kat just put up there. Look like the
heat miser, yeah.
Like, it's bigger than the pencil case.
Yeah.
Kyle, a good 2 years. If you're wrapping up did you do 2 years?
Yep, I did 2 years. Yep. So it's tough. I mean, being president of a club of 275 members, and I spend probably at least a couple hours a day just fielding emails and I'm engineering chair and website chair, so it's a lot of stuff going on in the background that people don't see. But it's very rewarding too.
I can say that with all those members, I think one of the hardest parts, and I'm just a member, is that everybody wants to do a lot of things, but not a lot of hands go into making these things happen. So I'm not speaking out of school here know it's really hard. It's not like you've got 200 active people
No.
help pull off all the dreams and thoughts and ideas of everybody in the club.
Right.
I think
You know,
beat a
yeah.
person down.
Yeah, I have a ton of things that I failed to do in my 2 years because in this day and age, clubs, and Don and I had a phone conversation about this.
I was
a
just
while
thinking
ago.
about that. I was just thinking about that. Yeah.
You know,
Go ahead,
we have 275 members plus, but the same 10 people do everything in the club.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I think it's like that everywhere.
Yeah,
it's
we
actually
have that.
10. It's actually 10 to 20% will do something. It's the 1% that do everything. So regardless of whether you're a club of 40 or 200, do the math.
Yeah. So I would encourage everyone that is, I don't know how many people are watching now because I stopped the stream, but watching the chat here.
120.
Yeah. If you are in a club, a small club, a big club, don't assume that everyone's got everything taken care of. Reach out to your president, your secretary, your member at larges, your board members. And if you have some free time and you like what your club is doing, ask them what you can help with and tell them, instead of asking what you can do, go get a list of stuff that you think can be improved with your club and go and solicit that and say, hey, I'm a webmaster. I'd like to work on the website. And give them an avenue in, because we have a lot of people that come up and say, hey, if you're needing some help, just let me know. Well, all of those requests get lost.
Yeah.
So if you have somebody that's active that is IT savvy or repeater savvy or knows public relations or something along those lines, go and solicit your board members and say, hey, I have this skill. I want to help, and show up at the next board meeting or show up at the next meeting and keep bothering them and say, hey, this is what I can do. Find a phone number, call your president, call your secretary, make your presence known. And that's the way to get in, because there's a ton of stuff that people can do for clubs. They just don't know that the stuff is needed,
Right.
Let me people need to contribute.
Let me say something here, because this is my channel and I can. I've been on YouTube for. I'm kidding with you guys. I appreciate everyone's opinion here. Let me just echo. Kyle is 110% correct. One of the common themes I have heard in the 5.5 years I've been on YouTube is that clubs are, well, they're kind of hit or miss, okay? I was going to say clubs suck, but clubs don't suck. I have the incredible privilege, Frank and I both have the great privilege of living in North Texas area, Dallas-Fort Worth. There are dozens, probably 1 to 2 dozen clubs in the North Texas, Dallas-Fort Worth area that are fantastic clubs. They're welcoming, they're active, they've got people in there that'll help you install an antenna, teach you how to program a DMR radio, all this kind of good stuff. It's not like that everywhere. And one of the common themes I have found on YouTube is people reaching out to me and saying, thank you for doing the video that taught me how to do XYZ, whatever the subject matter is, because I went to my local club and they either didn't want me there because I was asking them about DMR or Fusion, or I didn't know CW and they didn't want me there, or something like that, something along those lines. And there's a lot of clubs out there like that. So if you find a club, saying one club is like every other club is like saying one church is like every other church. There's 1 million churches in the United States. You can't say that you've been to 2 of them and you know what they're all about. It doesn't work that way. There are some really, really great clubs out there, and there's some really pathetic clubs out there as well. And there's a lot of stuff in between. So if you have a club near you and you go up there and you find a good club, be active in that club. Go do something. You have something to offer them, whatever it is. Say, well, I don't know anything about radio. I just got my ticket, a couple of months. Doesn't matter. What do you do professionally? Are you electronics? You know anything about electronics? Webmaster, IT stuff, computer programming. I plug this DMR radio into my computer and I get this driver error. What do I do about that? Well, if you're an IT guy, you should know what to do about that. get active in your club, because there's a lot of really good clubs out there, and there's a lot of really bad clubs out there. Find one that's good, that's near you, hopefully that's near you, and make it better, because you, with your knowledge, if you've been a ham radio operator for 50 years, if you've been a ham radio operator for 5 days, you've got some sort of knowledge that you can contribute to a club. Go out there and do it, and make the ham radio clubs in America better today. And in Australia, because we're representing Australia here tonight as well.
I think you just want to contribute more than you can consume.
Right.
Right. And
yes.
That's not just with clubs. That's with everything that you do. Right. That's part of being a good person.
Hayden in the chat says, ham harder in your club, guys.
Ham harder.
That's awesome.
If it wasn't for the club that I found, the first club I went to almost made me lose complete interest in ham radio. And then I found the club that I found now. I have friends there now that I think will be lifelong friends. I'm their chairperson for the Ham Fest. I'm the Aries emergency coordinator for the county. The more you put into it, I think the more you get out of it.
Correct. Yeah.
And I've been fortunate in the club that we have here, is with all the kids and whatnot that we've kind of migrated in. In fact, just the other day, we had a club Parks on the Air activation, and the Padawans showed up and took it over. So, and of course, all the old folks were just like, "Hey, kids, go get it." And, they've been extremely accepting of all of that.
That's awesome. That is great.
Like you said, you've just got to find one that works for you.
Right.
Hey, Jason, can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, Don.
Jason, as a president of our club, I was telling a couple of guys offline. Our club was one of those big clubs that back in its heyday in the '90s, we were almost 300 people. Now we're down to like the 40s. As a president now, like Kyle, I get all the emails. I'm the central point, and I created a flyer of who we are for the prospective ham who wants to come in. Prior to the COVID, I would love when a guest walked in, found us somehow, either on the web or something, found us at the local library. Come on in. There's the donuts. There's the coffee. Sit down. And all that stuff is needed that Kyle was saying. You guys are absolutely right. But at the bare bones minimal, if one of my members can take one guy under his wing, one guy or gal under his wing, and call it a mentor, call it an Elmer. I know we were tossing around that word a while ago. I don't care. There was always a perception that if you were a school teacher, a professional, then you retire, there was always this perception that this guy will now want to be a VE and teach and everything else. That may be the case. They're like, I'm done with that. So I don't care what you do, what you've done. I care more, again, are you an ethical guy? And just take one person. And if you just know CW, just talk. There'll be somebody in my group of 40 people that's going to want to learn CW. And at that slow rate, bring them in, DMR, D-Star, whatever it is. And I really wish everybody, like Abe was talking about giving back, if 50% of my club members would just take that one person and just mentor them, you'll find, man, your club is going to grow. It's going to grow, because when I'm the guy who's begging for activities, like tomorrow we have our Zoom meeting. We're going to do a QSL card kind of thing. Hold up your card, talk about your card or your favorite card, and it's going to be interesting how many people are going to show up and who's going to participate. Don't be shy. Break that break, because we've all, including myself. I'm 56 years old, man. I'm still learning. You're still learning. But
Absolutely.
Just participate. Give back. Give back to something.
That's right. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. All the people that have come by my channel, and I know that Smoke and Ape can say this, and I'm pretty sure that Steve K5ATA can say this as well, and I'm sure several of the other Adam's a good example of this as well. People come by our channels all the time and say, "Thank you for doing this video about this or talking about this. I learned a lot, and you helped me greatly in this area. That's great. Now go do it for someone else." Because
as well as you guys also inspire too. Everyone forgets that keyword. You inspire.
Yes.
You excite me to try something, and I'll talk about that in a few minutes when I get a chance. But I really want to give some props to some of the guys here who have. We're taking a fat old guy like me and trying to do something different.
Well, and it takes a lot to put yourself out there, and Christian can attest to this as well. It takes a lot to put yourself out there because sometimes you get people, ham radio, YouTube, blah, 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 and I'm like, you know what? In my opinion, we've talked about this on the YouTubers bunch before. Facebook, Reddit, YouTube especially, these things are not going to ruin ham radio. Ham radio operators, current ham radio operators who are jackasses or unwelcoming to new folks or people wanting to become hams or brand new hams or people who may have been a ham for a while but haven't ever grown and are wanting to learn something. People who get shunned, people like that who get shunned by the seasoned veterans, that's what's going to ruin ham. Nothing's going to ruin ham radio because if you go look at the numbers today, it's growing. Since COVID happened in the United States, it's gone. Okay, so nothing's going to ruin ham radio. But if it ever did die, it would be from all these people who are not welcoming to the new crowd, in my opinion. It's not going to be from social media. It's not going to be from Facebook. It's not going to be from YouTube, especially not YouTube. But it's going to be from all these people who are just unwelcoming to new folks and folks who want to learn about new aspects of the hobby. So, yes, what Don is saying is 100% correct. Go learn something and then go teach that something to someone else because whoever is listening to me right now, everybody on this Zoom chat and everybody watching YouTube and everybody watching on the replay, you have something to offer. If you say, well, I don't know anything yet, that's fine. Go learn something, then offer it to somebody else. Because you have something to offer to the hobby to make it grow. If you're interested in it, then somebody else is going to be interested in it as well. Because everybody on this Zoom chat, everybody you're watching on YouTube right now is a fantastic example of someone who can help you, mentor you, Elmer, if you want to use that word, you in some area of ham radio. And we're happy to do it. And I've never really told anybody this. Okay, but because it's really kind of an unwritten rule, but I don't really invite anyone into the YouTubers bunch who I don't think is going to be a good ambassador for the hobby. So if you've ever seen anyone on one of the YouTubers bunch episodes, there's about 18 or 19 of them that we've done now, and there's 3 of them that I'm working on that I've fallen behind on editing. All of these guys, all of them, doesn't matter the size channel. You can have 2 subscribers, you can have 2 million subscribers. All of these guys are huge ambassadors for amateur radio. And we're worldwide now because we've got Australia, we've got the UK, we've got Canada, and it's a great thing.
That JA station.
That JA station too. We need somebody from Asia. Be awesome. We'd love to have somebody from Asia.
May I ask real fast, what is this face page that everyone's talking
about? Shut up,
about?
Frank. Come on, man. Frank doesn't like Facebook in case it's not clear to anyone. But anyway, so no, yeah.
Frank.
Speech over. I'm out of beer. I'm starting to ramble because I ran out of beer. But yeah, no, seriously, be an ambassador for ham radio. That's all you got to make the hobby grow. All you have to do is be an ambassador for ham radio. You don't have to start a YouTube channel. You don't have to start a podcast, but promote those people who are doing that, and then you do whatever you do best to promote it yourself. Somebody else can.
I think in my experience too.
I was gonna say, so who all this week or coming weekend or whatever is actually gonna be out poding? Because I dropped the link. Somebody was asking for the link, so throw your hands up, wave, whatever. Because I know that some of these folks in there are looking to try to work some of the folks on here. Come on, Abe, you're gonna get out in POTA.
I probably won't get out in POTA, but I'm good to test that Raspberry Pi system I did the video on Monday night. Going to set it up out in the backyard. What I'm trying to do is I'm going on vacation in a few weeks, and I'm trying to run an entire shack off of a lithium-ion Bioenno battery. And so
LiPo battery, LiPo 4 battery.
Yeah, LiPo. And I'm going to do the field test in the backyard probably this weekend.
Sweet.
So that's that's the plan. But just to kind of echo some of the comments that Jason was making, I don't think any of us, except for maybe Kyle, really know what we're talking about, and we learn so much.
That's
from
probably
each
true
other because we all have like a special niche or special part of the hobby that we do, and that's kind of how your club should be. I consider myself extremely fortunate to be able to have access to so many different hams with such a diverse skill set.
Mm-hmm.
On a daily basis. Like if I have a question about anything at any point in time, I just post it on our chat and get an answer. And that's really what the club model should be. It's just that everybody's contributing what they know or what they can do. I mean, literally today, somebody asked a question. I think it was you, Jason, about not a well-known radio. You said, has anybody got this Yaesu radio?
Oh, yeah.
50 through 1.2. And, I'm not going to say who. And we're like, well, why in the world would you want that? By the end of that conversation, many people were interested in, hey, I want to get that radio.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's an FT. That's an FT 736R is what Ape is talking about.
Yeah.
And there's one behind that curtain right there. So,
but that's what's cool about it. And that's how a club should be.
Yeah.
Cool. So
Totally.
that just goes back to, I wanted to really echo that, contribute what you do and what you know, because not everybody knows the same thing. Not everybody has that same background. And that's what I think is awesome about this particular group.
Let me just say this real quick. Larry Cloud in the chat says, I got my tech ticket on Tuesday, so 3 days ago. As a direct result of watching your tech exam videos, online testing works. Thanks again. KJ7RGY. Congratulations on the call sign. Thank you for being here tonight.
Ape, Sam's calling you out. He said, if you POTA, do we finally get to find out your call sign or lack thereof?
Sam's in my logbook. I don't know what to tell him.
You got to hunt, man. We'll say we're going to activate, like I said, POTA this weekend, but then next weekend, I'm actually going to do a POTA activation. And with the 705 that I don't own, Ray Novak's going to be over this way.
Oh, so sweet.
We're going to hit the John W. Kyle State Park and activate a POTA, and I'll get to play with that 705 there for a minute. I'm gonna see if I can slide it in the back pocket and sneak away when he's not looking.
I gotta do a POTA activation with this. I've got 2 videos about this radio coming out next week. One on Monday, one on Wednesday, and then I've got 2, I think, other videos that I'm currently working on right now, and then I'm gonna have to find a time to go out and do POTA with it because I found a really cool bob yesterday. I was on bob? Yes, I found a cool bob because there's plenty of them in ham radio. You can get to pick and choose which bob you like.
Bob. So be careful which bob you choose.
So Bob, K6UDA Bob, I was on his stream yesterday, and he told me about a tuner made by Vibroplex that's specifically for that radio called an MAT-705.
Yeah, it's actually making getting a lot of press these days.
I'd never heard of it before yesterday. So DX Engineering carries it. I emailed the guys at Gigaparts and they're like, yes, we'll have that very soon. I'm like, okay, cool. So
Vibroplex made some acquisitions recently. They bought an antenna making company, and if you don't have the skill set of Adam Kimmerly over there, they've got some fantastic end-fed half-wave antennas that you might want to check out as well.
Yeah.
Didn't they start off as Morse code with Morse code?
They're keyers. Vibroplex is keyers. Right. They're keyers. They're paddles and keyers.
Yeah, the LNR precision antennas, which were already known very well. Yeah.
Yes.
I tried to get one of those tuners, Jason, but Vibroplex said that they weren't going to post it to me.
Oh, I'll get you.
Well, one of us can post it.
I'll ship you one, dude.
We can relay.
Yeah, I'll ship you one. Totally.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. So Vibroplex bought LNR? Is that what somebody just said?
Just the antennas.
Just the antennas part.
Line. Yeah. So the LNR antennas actually, before they were LNR, they were par end feds, and par end feds.
Yes.
To LNR.
But they make some loop antennas now, or they did. Is that what Vibroplex bought?
I don't know.
Vibroplex, they got the whole line, I think.
The whole line. Okay.
LNR used to sell.
Yeah, I don't know. I do know because I was specifically looking at all center feds and then fed half waves, just to do some research on them, and I saw that, and while I was doing that, I saw the tuner that you're talking about, and then I started googling the tuner name, and I just saw that it's getting tons of positive reviews.
Yeah.
That are out there. So
okay. Well, I mean,
I'm actually gonna try that end-fed half wave that I used last time, that KM4 ACK one on Ray's 705 to see how that works out.
Those are supposed to be good. I've read good things about those.
I've used them, and in fact, this video that's coming out Monday is just the G90 with an end-fed half wave. And we worked New Mexico to Ontario to New York.
Cool.
So,
nice. Adam, doesn't LNR make or someone sell the mountain toppers through LNR?
L&R sells the mountain toppers still. It's definitely a mom and pop shop, and they're constantly out of stock. But yeah, they're still selling them. Hayden, what was the antenna you were saying you wanted?
No, it was the tuner.
The tuner.
The 705 tuner.
Yeah.
So the guys at L&R, I've met those guys at L&R. They're at Hamcation and Hamvention every year. Very nice, approachable folks. Both of those guys that attend the Hamfest every year. They own the Mountain Topper and the LD3, LD5, LD11. I did a video on the second time I went to Costa Rica with their LD11 QRP transceiver, which would do single sideband and CW. I didn't use it on CW, but I don't think they make that model anywhere. But they'd make the MTR 3, 5, and is there another one, Adam? 4, 3, 4, and 5.
MTR 4.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So they bought the pattern from that guy who originally made it, and then that guy was making them for L&R. Yes. And they were L&R was marketing them, and they've gone through several renditions. They'll discontinue a model and then come out with a new one or something like that. I don't know. So I don't know what the latest is. They weren't at Hamcation this last February. I was going to go talk to them because again, they're really nice folks. But yeah, L&R Precision, just Google them. I don't remember their website, but really good, made in the USA crap. So not crap, made stuff that's made in the USA stuff, like Buddy Pole or Tentec or Elecraft or somebody like that. It's all made in the USA stuff. So it's really good stuff that they make out there, both antennas and transceivers. So somebody else can talk about that too.
Adam's all over their website, man.
I'm sure he is. I've no doubt.
Before he gives his dissertation on the quality of the product, I gotta drop. So
yeah,
all
right, man. Going here quick too. So
okay,
good talking, everybody. Really appreciated the chat. Thanks everybody for watching. Awesome. Take care.
Cool. Thanks, Abe. Thanks for being here.
Adios, Abe.
Okay.
See you guys.
Steve, you got to go too?
Yeah, I got to go ahead and jet too. So
okay, man. Hey, we've been going for an hour and a half. This has been really good. I didn't.
My coffee's been empty for 45 minutes.
You see, I was going to go get a refill myself. So we'll probably shut it down here in a few minutes. But let us know in the chat. Give us a thumbs up in the chat if you like this format. If you'd like to see it again, we're thinking about doing this about once a month. Because this was an idea. I've done a couple of happy hours in the past. The QSO Today virtual Hamfest and last Labor Day. I did one. And somebody just came along, some subscriber came along a few weeks ago and said, man, you ought to do that like on a regular basis. And I'm like, why not? I'm always looking for an excuse to drink some beer. So yeah, thanks. So thanks for being here, Smoking Ape and Steve K5ATA and all you who are still left. But we'll wrap it up here in a few minutes. If anybody else wants to say anything, please feel free.
Oh, somebody said that because I sneezed a while ago, I have corona. Just let you know, my arm is really, really red right here because I had my allergy shot today. And sometimes after I have my allergy shot, I sneeze, or I can have an allergic reaction. So I have EpiPens on hand.
If sneezing gives you corona or is a sign of corona, I'm effed.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
I am screwed.
Yeah, no doubt. That's for sure.
Man, I'm seeing a lot of thumbs up, Jason. I think we should do this a monthly thing.
I think I would like to try to do this on a monthly thing on the second Friday of the month, which is the week prior to Kyle's trivia night, which is going to be the third Friday of the month, or at least it has been for the last 2 months. I think he's going to stick with that schedule. So you guys be sure and go subscribe to AA0Z. Just Google it. Kyle, you have mod rights. You can post a link to your channel in the chat if you'd like. So go subscribe to Kyle. I'll probably be there next week. I'm pretty sure I'm in town. Yeah, I'm in town next weekend. I should be there next weekend. So Izzo's there. Ape is there sometimes. Josh from the Ham Radio Crash Course is there. Several of the other YouTubers, a bunch of guys are there. This will be our third time to join in and do this. Really fun time to just answer some trivia questions and prove how much we don't know. So it's good stuff. Yep. It's good stuff.
Uda, who knew about Uda, right?
I need to get you some trivia, Kyle.
Yeah,
it's just reminded me. Yeah.
We're gonna do Australian trivia, right?
Hey, do that, and no one would ever get it. So yeah, definitely do that.
The great thing about trivia is you listen, you get to listen to my reading ability. That's why I majored in engineering in college.
Right.
You know what? You read perfect compared to how I read.
I was gonna say, you don't have a reading disability until you read like Frank. Seriously, I mean, I'm not just saying that to be mean. I'm dead serious. It's like, yeah. I'll say this now that he's left. Frank's reading ability is somewhere along the same level as Ape's craft beer appreciation ability. So yeah, I'm just gonna say it that way. They're about the same level down here.
Hey Jason, if you want to go around the room one more time and give everyone a chance to shout out what's going on and what they're up to before we end this.
Sure, yeah, we can do that. Okay. Well, Kyle, if you have anything else to say, I mean, we talked about trivia, but if you have anything else to say, go ahead.
No, Ham Radio Trivia next Friday. I'm gonna put together the Morcerino with a bunch of people on the stream here on Tuesday, and just go sub to the channel. I've got a soda video coming out on Monday, and I think my next video, Tom will like this. I go over all of my mobile radios in my Tacoma truck.
So, cool. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Show how I got 3 antennas and 3 radios in a Tacoma truck. So
nice.
So what's going to be, do you know what your November 2nd antenna video is going to be on? What the antenna is going to be to give us a little teaser there?
You're talking to me, Adam?
Yeah, well, anybody as we go through here.
Oh, yeah, the antenna night. No, I have no idea. I haven't even thought about it. I'm gonna. So I've got 2 antennas on the house that I'll probably showcase, and then I'm probably gonna go with some of my mobile, not mobile, but portable HF antennas. So those are the probably the 3 that I'm gonna focus on.
Cool. Good. All right, Tom. Let's hear from you.
Well, Tom, Tango Oscar Mike 73 on YouTube. I'm a bonus station for 100 watts in a wire. I plan on being on tomorrow morning, afternoon, and evening, 3 different time slots. Maybe do a pod on Sunday. We'll see. But that's it. Honor to be here. It's been a good time.
Thanks, man. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'd really like to hear from new people. Like Josh said in one of his videos a couple months ago, we need more content creators. We need to just flood YouTube with ham radio, in my opinion. So thanks for being here, Tom.
Thank you.
Christian, you're up, sir.
Well, we're in the midst of the 100 watts in a wire fallout. Started last night, as you noted, around 7 o'clock Central Time, and we'll go until 7 o'clock Central Time on Sunday. Any band, any mode, any time. All the information's at 100 watts in a wire. Click on operating events, that tab. Some great prizes, a full portable station we're going to give away, which is cool. And tomorrow morning we'll be doing the show. I'm new to YouTube, but we've got a catalog of at least 250 audio podcasts. So now we're new to YouTube, but that still goes back to the audio side too. So you brought me to the dark side.
Give yourself to the dark side.
I dig it. So I stream the show out 10 o'clock Central Time. So you're all invited. I was thinking we'd do the trivia, happy hour, and then like a hangover at Christian's place.
Yeah. There you go. That's a great idea.
Cool.
Thanks, Matt, Christian.
Hey, I love your hair. I love people with hair.
I will echo that entirely. The longer the hair, the sexier the girl.
I mention all that, but
yeah.
Well,
Frank,
that might be the beer.
Yeah,
talking.
It's the beer talking.
Beer, but the hair. See that?
Yeah.
Great.
My hair used to be longer.
I approve.
It used to almost when I was little, it went down to my butt. And then when I got older, I grew it out really, really long, and it almost got down all the way down.
Can you say that again slower?
Well, you can talk about that kind of thing on your channel, Christian. All right, Christian. Thanks for joining us, man. I didn't think you were going to be here because of the fallout going on, but yeah, great that you joined us tonight. Everybody with HF capabilities, go out and work 100 watts and wire fallout this weekend. It's just a fun contest. So, Hayden from Down Under. That's not a real ham radio. What's
this is a real ham radio.
That's right.
I don't know why I put on an accent just then. But anyway.
Do a Texas accent.
Yeah.
Do a Texas accent. I can't really do a Texas.
No,
accent.
you can't. No, you can't. That's yeah.
Do I have?
Well, I don't even know what accent that is. No idea.
It's a little nervous. I'm a little.
Australian off a little bit.
Yeah. I've got a few more 705 videos. I'm going hard on the 705 at the moment, so there's a few videos coming up. I did a waterfall video the other day, and this next one's going to be more towards the microwavers. So there's a few that have been buying that for portable for using on their microwave stations. So I'm going to be doing a bit of that. Also got a video coming out tomorrow, which is a review on a little whisper transmitter that you can get from, I think it's Sweden. I feel like it's Sweden, but it might not be. But so check that out. And hopefully we can do another contact video with Steve from Temporary Offline and be successful this time. So.
That was fun to watch. I watched that whole thing today. That was fun to watch.
Yeah, I was watching it.
Thanks everyone for watching.
In the office.
Yeah.
Ham Radio
Ham Radio DX on YouTube for everybody. By the way,
I put the go in the chat. I put Hayden's channel link in there.
Thanks.
What a good Frank there. Congratulations.
Thank you,
Frank. Cool. Thanks for being here, Aiden. I didn't know if you were going to make it or not. So I know it's midday for you on Saturday. So thanks for being here. Send me the
my lunch.
Send me the lottery numbers if you don't mind.
When it's drawn tonight, I'll let you know.
Yeah, it's tomorrow for you already, so I need to know what they are today. So, okay, Adam, K6ARK.
Right. Yeah, so I threw out a couple projects I was working on while you were stepping away from the computer there. But I got a question for Christian. So I see the exchange includes 100 watts on a wire ID. Where do you get that ID? How do you sign up and get that?
That's a great question. You don't have to have one. And now that we're in it, it may not be sequentially issued to you right away, but you would get it at the website, 100wattsonawire.com. Click on the Gathering tab, and it's a real simple, your email, your call sign. It's sequentially issued, but a human will send it to you in your email. But all of you guys, if you're interested, drop me a line. You can be, if you're going to work at all, and if you're in the parks and you want to do that, you can be a bonus station. And just a real quick explanation, to be qualified for the drawing, I'd like people to get at least 25 contacts, make it fair, get some skin in the game. Yeah. And so bonus stations give people 5 contact points. And as many people as I have work in the bands, it's all good. It's always good. So you're all welcome if you're operating and you feel like doing it. But
Christian, how should they call CQ?
I just call CQ, 100 watts and a wire fallout. Yep. In my call sign. And most people, I mean, you know how it is. They may not know. They may think an ID. They don't. You don't. But an ID, if you work somebody with an ID, that's worth 2 contact points. Done. Someone you don't know is just worth 1. 5 for people who are listed in the bonus station. So Tom and Don, they're out there doing it. They're grinding it. I'm like, yeah, sure. By all means, go out there. And if that's, you're willing to do it, sure.
Yeah, Christian, there's 432 IDs right now. I got to brag. I'm number 189.
There's over 4,000. You mean 4,000? Yeah,
4,000. I just got mine like 2 days ago. I'm like 4335 or something like that.
So, I'm glad you got it.
Yeah, I did. I got it. I got it the next day after you emailed me, so we're all good.
Share them on our nets on Sunday nights, and people share them during our these activity days twice a year. It's cool to collect them, and it's fun to run into somebody with a low number because they've been around for like 5 years, and that's kind of a cool thing for me. But thanks for asking, Adam. That's how you get it. And
absolutely.
Guys are out there grinding.
Cool.
I find your channels too. There's a lot of new that I don't know, so I'm going to look you up. And you too, Tank. It's Frank, right? Are you like?
Frank's my cohort. He's been here on my channel with me on my live streams for pretty much this whole year. We did very sporadic live streams.
2 years.
Yeah, we did very sporadic live streams in 2019. I started regularly scheduled live streams in 2020, but Frank's been with me basically since I've been doing live streams. So
him from as the cook, his role as the cook in the field.
He is the cook. Yes.
He also lives about 10 minutes in that direction, so that
even 10 minutes.
That helps in that regard as well.
Less than about 3 or 4 miles.
Yeah. So yeah, he's branched out to do his own thing now, which is just very recent that he's done that. So we're looking forward to seeing what he has to say.
Mm-hmm.
So Frank, it is you're next on the screen. So go ahead.
I am next. I just launched Tank Radio, the YouTube channel. And I only have one video up there, and I'm gonna film the second one this Saturday. It's about Pi stars and hotspots, and I will then after that video be doing antennas. So hopefully by then I'll have an antenna back in my car. Oh, I want that so bad, man. And because that was mostly the radio I was doing from the car.
Yeah, repeaters.
Yeah, but I from this tonight I got a couple of ideas. Just listen to everyone talking about putting an antenna up on the backyard anyways, and just doing ham radio from my deck. I have an awesome deck where I'm actually talking to y'all from, and screw it, I'm just going to do ham radio from out here until I figure out how to get all the ham shack going. So
nothing wrong with that.
That's what I've been up to.
Yeah.
So go ahead and subscribe to see the adventure, the office shack build out eventually. And we'll see where it goes.
Cool. Thanks, Frank. Always like you. Frank's a huge help to the back end stuff that we do on this channel. So those of you who are part of the 50,000 subscribers and part of the patrons and part of the YouTube members, Frank does a huge. I like to tease him a lot because he's an easy target, but he does a lot of work on the back end that you don't see, and he's been a huge help to have running the camera or the YouTube chat when I'm doing other stuff. So thanks for, and we're gonna work together to build out his channel as well. So it's gonna be a fun time.
Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it.
Yeah, seriously. All right, Izzo, up to you, man.
Couple things. Working on. I had the honor. Ape left, but Ape and I had a great conversation last night. I pitched what I think is a cool idea for Ape. So just waiting for him to make some final decisions. 741 and I are going to be doing some stuff later on, probably in November, December. He's got some things going on. So, but Rob and I we're like 30 miles away from each other, but we got some ideas. I'm also looking in getting one of those ice fishing huts. I don't do ice fishing, but I want to do a little bit more in the winter, which with POTA and Kyle. When Kyle's done with his stream next Friday. Kyle, I'll be contacting you. I got some ideas and some of the stuff that we were talking about a month or two ago. My wife gave me some good ideas too. So again, I'm hoping to bring some content to these guys, work with them. This weekend, I'll be a POTA Hound, sometime after noontime, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'll be hitting POTA. What I'm going to do is on the POTA site, when I post myself, in the comment section, I will be saying, Fallout, and I'll give my 4-digit number. Kristen and I spoke a couple days ago. Kristen, thank you for allowing me to be one of your bonus guys. It's gonna be fun. I had fun even just before the stream here. I banged out seven stations on the late shift, and the first guy I got, we exchanged numbers, and we were so excited. We were like two kids, exchanging our Fallout numbers, and it was cool. It really is. I hit my kilo award 1,000 contacts in my local park here in Westbrook. I got one more I want to do. There's 2 more in the area. So I'm gonna be banging out. And finally, real quickly, thanks to Adam and a couple other guys here, and Tom, I'm looking at maybe taking out that KX3 instead of just sitting on the back deck like what Frank's doing right now. I'm really thinking, the bug is hitting me. Do I want to cross over into soda or just do POTA or maybe do both? I got some stuff in here. I downloaded the Goat app and a few other things. So I'm looking at what I have here in the Northeast. I'm probably not going to be as big as Stewart is. But anyway, it doesn't make a difference. It's about having fun, being safe and having fun. So, hey, I look forward to working everybody on this weekend. So look for me on the POTA spotting page. Oh, and that picture in the back, that's me about 25 years ago. As you can see the hair difference.
I thought that was you.
Now it's high and tight. Now it's high and tight, but we didn't call that the what did they call that back then? The
mullet.
The El Camino look.
El Camino.
It's not a mullet, but y'all call it whatever y'all want. So, anyway.
Thanks for being here, Don. It's good to have you on the stream, buddy. We will do this again. We're talking about doing. We're going to do this again. We're talking about doing a cigar night. So stay tuned for that. Kat, the next time I do this, I'm going to have to let you join first so that you're at the top and ladies can go first, because I don't want to be called sexist because I'm having you go last tonight. But everybody can see you're the last one on the screen, so please go ahead. Yeah, well, that's true, but just saying.
I was going to sit there and say that Don's look was more like a Tom Selleck look.
Oh,
yeah, I can see that.
Really?
Back in the day.
Back in the day, Tom.
They were the key words. Back in the day.
That's right.
My wife has got to be laughing right now. She's got to be laughing right now.
All right, Kat, what have you been up to?
I've been my jungle juice or whatever you want to call it, interfering with my thought process.
Mama's juice.
Mama's juice. Yeah.
Mama's juice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kyle just shared your channel in the chat, Kat. So.
Thanks. I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers, by the way.
Cool.
All right.
That's great.
Awesome.
That's great. Now
less than 300 away from being 1,000.
Are you still doing streams on Tuesdays?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
At 8:00.
8:00 Central Time. You're doing a live stream on Tuesday evenings.
Yes, and we're just talking about ham radio and whatever else. This last time it was ham radio, then it turned into food because I hadn't eaten yet, and everybody got hungry. And then we got in the subject of how picky of an eater I am, and then somebody goes, well, I'm pickier than you, and I'm like, I doubt that.
My wife would tell you that I'm the pickiest eater she knows, which is not true, by the way, but that's what she would tell you.
I haven't seen that yet.
Hold on. You
eat everything I make.
Yeah.
Do you eat condiments?
Like if they're on something, I do.
Like ketchup, mustard.
Yeah, I don't squirt it out of the bottle into my mouth, but sure, I eat condiments on my.
Okay, see,
sucking down the packets of ketchup.
I eat zero of that. I can give you a short list of what I do eat versus what I don't eat.
I basically don't like 4 things. I don't like mushrooms. I don't like cooked onions. I don't like asparagus, and I'm not a huge fan of cornbread. I know I'm from the South. I'm from the South, from Texas. Cornbread, I can take it or leave it. Whatever.
Oh, what kind of cornbread do you not like? Do you not like it, period, or do you just not like the sweet cornbread?
The sweet one is probably the one that I like the best. I don't like the other one.
See, I make the other one. I don't make sweet cornbread. I make the other one.
So, and other than that, I'll try. I tell my wife I'll try anything once.
So, I will never try anything once. I will pitch a fit and throw a fit and will not try it. I will refuse.
Yeah.
Will you try Vegemite?
No, but my kids will.
Veggie what?
Vegemite sandwich.
I don't know what that is. I mean,
let's send Jason some Vegemite.
I'll try it. I'll try it. Yeah. I'll try it. I don't know if I'll like it, but I'll try it. Sure, yeah.
Little men down under.
I'll get your address and I'll send you some Vegemite, but you have to film you eating it.
Okay.
Send 2. I'll try it with them.
Yeah.
I'll try it with them. Send 2.
Before you do that,
that is a Friday night show.
Yeah. Okay.
YouTube it first.
Yeah.
I think Kyle's already knows what that's all about.
I already know. I've had it in. I went camping one time and some guy bought a bunch of Vegemite, and I'm just like, this ain't bad.
There is a way to eat it.
I've had spam. I've had spam, and
ew,
it's not good, but I ate it, and I was like 22 years old at the time, I was like, this is okay. I guess I haven't had it in like a long time, but anyway, yeah. So, but I've had rattlesnake, I've had alligator, I've had octopus, I've had.
Wow, you're like a George Thorogood song.
Yeah. Haggis is good. Haggis is good.
I'll take you, and I'll take Peyton, my youngest one, and y'all can go somewhere and eat together. Because he will totally try alligator.
Alligator's good. I'm sorry.
He will try anything. That kid will try anything.
I'm not Cajun, but I got Cajun. I must have Cajun in my blood because alligator and crawfish are good. Crawlfish, as Ape calls them. CRAWL fish. Crawlfish.
Crawfish?
Yeah, that's what Ape, the smoking ape, he likes to pronounce everything wrong. Like when he says beer and Miller Lite, which isn't beer, he calls Miller Lite beer, but it's not. So he says everything wrong. But yeah, crawfish, that's what he calls it. But crawfish is awesome. Yeah. Gumbo.
A good boil.
Love gumbo.
Good boil.
Yeah.
So Jason, I was cooking some meat the other night, and I was thinking, do people in Texas, or perhaps even I know Missouri, especially Kansas City's got some damn good barbecue too. I was grilling up a tri-tip, and I'm curious if you guys ever grill tri-tips.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, tri-tip's good.
So if it's cooked,
I haven't done it yet, but it's on my list.
Yeah, if it's cooked correctly, it's good. I'm gonna give you my brief synopsis of Texas barbecue. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. This is not a I love Texas speech. Okay. The best barbecue, and when I say barbecue, what I mean is smoked meat. Okay, cooked correctly on a smoker. The best barbecue brisket, the best smoked brisket in the freaking world is in Texas. Okay. I challenge you to beat that. The best smoked and barbecued ribs are in Memphis. Maybe Kansas City. Kansas City ribs are good too.
I take offense.
Memphis ribs are second. The Memphis ribs are freaking awesome. They're excellent ribs. But as far as everything else goes, it's kind of a toss-up where you go, who the cook is, what restaurant you're going to, that kind of thing. It's all good. But brisket is Texas. Ribs are Memphis, maybe Kansas City, and that's my thing. And if you have to put barbecue sauce on your meat, you've cooked it wrong. I tell people I don't really care for barbecue sauce. And you're like, well, you're not Texan if you don't like barbecue. I said barbecue sauce. If you have to put barbecue sauce on your meat, you've cooked it wrong. And so 95% of the time, I don't put barbecue sauce on any of my meat because I only eat it in a place that I know they know how to cook it. So that's my thing.
I make some awesome ribs.
Frank does make some awesome ribs. Yes, I agree with that. He does ribs very well.
Now, when it comes to pulled pork and it comes to smoked chicken, Big Bob Gibson's in Decatur is the best.
Smoked chicken smoked chicken is good.
They do that white sauce. They have that white sauce that they cook it, they smoke it first, and then they lather the white sauce on there, and it's really, really good. Now that white sauce has got mayonnaise in it. Now, I will eat it. I don't pour extra white sauce. I just get it like it has on the chicken. That's it.
Christian, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say I'm from Baltimore, so I'm gonna represent Maryland's got crab cakes on lock.
That's the blue crab cakes. Right?
Yes, I have heard that before. I've never been to Baltimore, but yeah, I would like to try that.
Yeah, they got a lot on it.
So good.
In the Midwest, they'll say, we got crab cakes.
Yeah.
You don't. Where'd you get that?
Hey, guys, I am going to shut it down. We've been going for 2 hours. So thank you, everyone who joined, who is on right now, and everyone who joined for a minute and dropped. Really great to have y'all. We will absolutely do this again. This was fun. I enjoyed it. Had a lot of good participation from the chat. So thank you very much. This was I can't remember who had this idea in the chat, one of my videos a while back, but whoever had the idea great idea. So we will do a happy hour again. I will invite all of you again. Hopefully we'll get some more people on as well.
Before you shut it down there, Jason, the signups are still going on?
I was about to say that, yes. So I am giving away an IC705 for my 50,000 subscriber breakage on YouTube. Go to hamradio2.com/50K, 50K. We had Bob from R-Finder on the lunchtime live stream this last Wednesday, 2 days ago. And in addition to everything that I announced last Sunday, when I announced this giveaway, Bob from R-Finder said he was going to give away one of his battery-powered Pi-Star hotspots as well. So we've added to the list of giveaway items. hamradio2.com/50K. You can go up there and sign up. All you got to do is enter your email address. That's it. Everybody gets one entry, so it's all nice and even and fair and everything like that. But share the link with your friends. Share the link with your wife or your husband if they're hams. You know, if you win unless you're Steve K5ATA and his daughter doesn't let him use her G90, most couples kind of share stuff, so it's all good. But that is it. So yeah, go sign up for the giveaway. The drawing will end a week from tomorrow, probably around 11 or 12 at night, and then we will announce the giveaway winner a week from Sunday on my next Sunday night live stream, October 18th. Next week, I am going to do some special live streams during the day for Amazon Prime Day. What
is that?
What Amazon Prime Day?
Yeah, when is that?
13th.
Tuesday and Wednesday of next week.
Oh, okay.
Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. So Amazon Prime Day. I have an Amazon affiliate program that I earn commissions from on select items that you might or might not buy from Amazon. So we're going to talk about that during the live streams, lunchtime live streams next week. Kyle's channel next Friday night for trivia, Ham Radio Trivia, which is really fun. And my channel on Sunday for the drawing and the giveaway of the 705, 2 Nano VNAs, a tornado alert weather station, R-Finder, Pi-Star hotspot, quad band, dual time slot hotspot, and 16 of the ICOM swag packs, which include like this lantern and a boonie hat and some t-shirts and other stuff like that. So 73 to everyone. Thanks for being here tonight. Give me a thumbs up if you haven't done it already. Go subscribe to all these channels here who are represented tonight, including Kat from Dixie DX and Christian, 100 Watts in a Wire. Of course, Kyle, Adam, and Hayden, Ham Radio DX, and Frank Tank, who are all here tonight, and all the channels who were here before. And Tom, that's right, Tom. Tom, I'm thinking you're like Dawn down there, who doesn't have a channel, but Tom has a channel too.
Tango Oscar Mike 73.
Tom's got a great channel.
Yeah. Channel. Tom's got a really good channel. Tango Oscar Mike 73. Go subscribe to his channel as well. So 73 to everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. Happy Friday. Y'all have a good weekend. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
73.
There.
Is Adam still there?